In his 2007 nonfiction work, Deep Economy, The Wealth of Communities and the Durable Future, Bill McKibben, renowned for his exploration of the environmental impacts of global warming, shifts his focus from the sustainability of the environment to a critical examination of the United States economy. Departing from conventional economic analyses, McKibben employs the principles of deep ecology, a concept introduced by R. Ness in 1973, which delves beyond surface-level considerations to comprehend the interconnectedness of things on a spiritual level. Rather than fixating solely on financial metrics and efficiency, McKibben takes a more personal approach to scrutinize the American economy. His central thesis challenges the assumption that more necessarily translates to better. Expressing concern over the long-standing emphasis on relentless growth in the United States, he questions how to redirect the economy away from this mindset. McKibben supports his argument with a blend of facts, statistics, and poignant anecdotes about diverse communities with unique economies. As he shares first-hand experiences, his narrative gains depth. Playing the devil's advocate, he challenges unquestioned norms, asserting that economic growth does not inherently lead to increased happiness. Despite the relentless pursuit of wealth, many Americans find themselves overworked, disconnected from family, and financially strained, while the top 10% continue to amass wealth. The Economist articulates two primary concerns against the prevailing notion of economic growth. Firstly, he argues that it's a political issue, contending that as the economy expands, so does inequality. The benefits of increased efficiency and cash flow disproportionately favor the wealthiest 10%, leaving the average worker behind. Secondly, McKibben highlights the psychological toll of this growth, pointing to the declining reported rates of happiness since 1950, despite Americans working longer hours. Depression levels have surged, with a growing obsession for material possessions, symbolized by the increase in housing sizes even as family sizes decrease. In conclusion, McKibben asserts that the current trajectory of the United States economy, driven by an insatiable appetite for more, is unsustainable. He argues that addressing both the political and psychological dimensions of this issue is essential for fostering a more equitable and fulfilling way of life. Drawing on his environmental expertise, McKibben reinforces his theories by emphasizing the urgency of prioritizing sustainability over further progress. He contends that, given the current trajectory, the nation risks depleting its resources, hindering any potential for advancement. McKibben attributes America's predicament to the over-reliance on fossil fuels, especially oil, which, as the nation advances, intensifies resource consumption and expands the carbon footprint. In the American economic landscape, the issue isn't quantity but quality, with a relentless pursuit of greater outputs in goods and food to satisfy individualistic desires. However, the adverse environmental consequences of mass production are becoming increasingly evident. McKibben highlights the perilous path of exhausting the nation's oil reserves, the very engine driving its economy, raising the critical question of a sustainable solution post-depletion. To underscore his argument, McKibben explores global communities, offering a comparative analysis of the United States economy with examples like Yiwu, a Chinese city centered around the international trade city. He cautions that Yiwu, built solely on materialistic values, is unsustainable, relying on excessive natural resource consumption. This, he fears, is a warning sign for the United States. Contrasting this with local farms and communities, McKibben champions the sustainability of options such as Vermont's farmers' markets, Bangladesh's pesticide-free farming, and the positive outcomes of community-focused initiatives. In a global perspective, he contrasts the seemingly rich but discontented U.S. residents with the contented populace of Kerala, India, emphasizing the positive impacts of a localized economy on life expectancy, health, and education. McKibben proposes a solution for the nation's beleaguered economy, a shift towards local products and goods. Instead of succumbing to mass production and contributing to the country's carbon footprint, he advocates for supporting local farms and consuming organic, locally sourced food. Acknowledging potential criticism, McKibben concedes that his theories rest on anecdotes. However, he challenges critics by pointing out the difficulty of testing his ideas due to the entrenched nature of the existing gigantic economy. Nevertheless, he encourages a small-scale start by advocating for local consumption, community-centric shopping, and mindful consideration of the implications of the present economic paradigm. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.